Hi, my name is Captain Seaman, also known as Steven, but you can just call me Steven for the most part. Um, yeah, hi. This is a video I've been meaning to make for a little while now, and now that I'm actually on holidays, I thought, hey, why the fuck not? So, to get things off the ground and running, my name's Steven. Uh, That's about it, really. I'm a YouTuber. Decided to start doing YouTube videos for some apparent reason. I don't really know why. I just thought it's something I can do to get past lockdown. Because, good old Australian government, we are on lockdown. God fucking help us. Yeah. So, I'm not exactly... It's not exactly the funnest thing to do. We can't really go outside that much. We're just sitting, especially me. I've just been sitting in my room, fucking rotting away, playing fucking Cold War, and doing nothing else. So I decided, hey, why don't I just sit down, record myself playing some games, do some funny moments, and so yeah, that's kind of how this video, well, not this video that you're watching right now, came out to be. More so everything else coming after it, especially the first episode, which, if I'm going off it right, I will probably be recording either tonight or tomorrow, and it will probably be the game you see at the moment, which is Borderlands 2, and yeah, let me tell you, fucking trying to record gameplay was impossible. To have a little backstory, I first had the idea, in July, like a good couple of days after my birthday, and then I thought, yeah, I want to make a YouTube video. I want to do a Doom 3 Let's Play video, and then I recorded it on my Xbox, and then I was recording for 30 minutes, and I was like, okay, yeah, this is cool, this is fun, and then I ported it over to the USB, and then I put the USB on my computer, and then the computer said, yeah, nah, champ, this motherfucker's corrupt. And I went, oh, well, shit, well, okay, I went to my laptop, I tried the same thing again, said, yeah, nah, this thing doesn't exist, there's no file here, despite the fact that it knew what it was called. It said Doom 3, and then the time, the date, and then MP4, and I'm like, okay, kinda cringe, but alright, I'm okay with recording it again, or, getting it to work on my computer, which is hard as fuck because I actually have a Mac. I don't own a Windows computer yet. I just have a Mac that I run most of my games on. And then, after that, I went onto the Xbox, and then what happened is that the Xbox was like, yeah, we have it. And then I'm like, okay, well, I'll send it to Google Drive. File too big. OneDrive? Get fucked. And then I just went through this giant process, and then eventually I was like, fuck it, I'm going to choose a different game to record. I'll have a game run on my desktop computer that my Mac can run, and then I chose Portal 2. And I actually almost had it done. It was just, the only problem is that I was gonna get some new shit, and then I forgot the administration password for my Mac. So then I completely reset it. And then, in doing that, I lost all the files, or the recordings. The only problem is that I didn't actually record a voiceover for it properly. I kept just fucking, I was like, oh, do I come up with a script, or do I, fucking go it off the bat? At the moment, I'm just going off the bat. I'm just saying whatever the fuck, because particularly reading off a script is kind of like, I'm borderline illiterate and retarded and straight up autistic, so it's just sometimes hard for me to read one thing and then focus on doing something else. But in saying that, I'm also quite fucking spectacular at it. So yeah, I ended up resetting my Mac, and then now I have a whole lot more games to play. So yeah, you'll probably see on this channel as well the podcast that I have with a couple of mates of mine, the Three White Men Talking podcast. That's a podcast that I decided to do with a couple of mates of mine, just to get people, because lockdown for a lot of us have just been fucking. We've been in it for a while now, and our government, as hard as they're trying, it's not working. So I thought, why don't I start a podcast? Just one, because it's like I've always kind of wanted to start a podcast, and two, it'd be a fun thing to do because it's lift everyone's spirits. So at the moment we have, I think, 2 episodes out at the moment, and I say 2 because there's an episode 0 on my channel, and that's just that was a test that I uploaded, and it did fairly well, but I'm fairly certain that someone was just watching it over and over and over again, which, yeah, I guess is also the idea of a podcast, if you like it. But like 151 fucking views. That's like, bruh, come on, bruh. But the second episode also did fairly well. Well, yeah, the first episode also did fairly well. The second episode though, not so much, and I feel like I know why. Probably because it has a really, really retarded title, and that's about it, But I don't know. I'm new to this YouTube shit, so yeah. And in terms of what else you might see on this channel, might be music shit. I am a musician. I have been for at least 14 years now. Yeah, I did start when I was 5. As silly as that sounds, it's also fairly true. But at the moment, I am also kind of taking a hiatus from my music because I find it, ever since really lockdown started, or the beginning of this year started, I've just been having it rough and not having the best of times. So I thought I just might give it a break and then come back at it with some just new ideas and fresh shit. And while that is true, I have been working on some pretty big things. For the most part, I've just been keeping my distance from it. So, yeah. But, however, I will be doing a lot more musical shit in the next coming months, because I do want to get started on that again. In terms of everything else, I do have Twitter. You can follow me. I'm pretty sure it's like CPT.seaman, Captain Seaman, I think, or Work Venturous, which is an old placeholder name. That's on Twitter. I will probably be tweeting something out later today, like, oh, what games do you want me to play? Or, do you like Dick and Balls? Or something like that, Again, no idea how the fuck to do this, like, content creator shit. So, yeah. But in terms of everything else, who knows what I'm gonna do with this channel? Who knows? I don't know. I'm just fucking sitting in my room, doing whatever the fuck I need to do. Or whatever I really want to do. I've got my Waterford's light and fruity blackcurrant water next to me. Jesus, it tastes like shit, but it's also blackcurrant, so it's a 50-50 moment. Yeah, it tastes like legitimate arse, but it's also kind of fresh as fuck. So I'm a bit strung up on it. But yeah, so yeah, in the meantime, does anyone, recommend this channel to your friends, your family? Maybe not the young ones, as I probably will swear a lot, or, talk about things in a sense that is, not really deemed age appropriate for kids. Still suggest it to your kids, because I'm fairly certain I heard a 6-year-old the other day say fuck. So you never know. You never know. So yeah, As I guess I will see all of you when the next video comes out. And by the way, this is just a little tidbit for people who know me fairly very well. Liam Cuck 2 Exposed, like the second Liam Cuck Exposed video, it is coming. I am working on it. It's gonna be a fucking theatrical cinema piece. It's gonna be magnificent. It's gonna be in 4K. It's gonna be like a 2-hour long fucking YouTube video. We'll put that shit in fucking IMDb. And it's gonna get all the views. It is coming. So stop hassling me about it. And suck my nuts. Bye. Love ya.